Going to work with Gina, which is the Inspiremercial for STEM students. I'm Dr. Gina Henderson. This morning, STEM students, I want to talk to my interns, and I want to let everyone know that NASA keeps its commitment. So all of the interns that had come into town during the shutdown were actually paid. So internships are a great thing, especially when you do them with the federal government. So I don't want you to shy away from that. I always want to tell you, also want to give you an update on 2019 STEM Day Seminole, which has basically been rescheduled due to the fact that the government may shut down on the 15th, and that was scheduled for February 16th. So we're going to go ahead and move that to October the 15th, the 5th, October the 5th. And then, so we'll take care of that. So those are some of the updates that we have for STEM Day Seminole, and for the fact that the interns were taken care of, and they were all happy, and they returned last week when we returned, okay? So now I want to get back to computers. I know I gave you a lot of information, and I told you how in a capital letter, the first two letters are always, the first two numbers in a letter is always 0 and 1, and for capital. But lowercase, the first three numbers are always 0, 1, 1. Well, where the differentiation comes in is in the numbers. And when it comes to the numbers themselves, those numbers are actually going to be the end of the letters. So I want to go back and make sure that we exhibit and go through numbers really fairly quickly. Okay, so a 0 is a 0 and a 1 is a 1. A 2 is a 1 and a 0. And so that means a 3 is a 1 and a 1. So that means a 4 is a 100. Okay, so that means that a 5 is a 101. A 6 is a 110. Okay, a 7 is a 111. Okay, and then you want to go so on and so forth. So now you get to 8, which is 1000. Then you get to 9, which is 1001. Then you get to 10, which is 1010. So then you move over to 11, and 11 is 1011, and then a 12 is 1100. Okay, and then you keep on going, and then that means that's 1101. Okay, and then that's 1110, right? And so now we're at 15, and 15 is 111. Okay, so now I'm going to jump a little bit, and I'm going to go to 20, and 20 is a 10, a 0, a 1, a 0, and a 0. Okay, so now we're going to go to 25, and a 25 is a 11001. All right, and then a 30 is 11110. Okay, and so then a 50 would be, and now it moves up to 6 digits, and a 50 is a 0, 1, 1, 0. Let's see, 1. No, I can't do it like that. Okay, I'll get back to that one on 50 and 100 to make sure that those are exactly correct when I return. But now what you would do is you would take these numbers and you would go ahead, since letters always started out with 1 through 26, you would start with 1, and you would append the whatever the number is to the letter, like I've done here. Okay, and so that means that a 2 would be a 10. Here's the 10 right here. And so that means a C is like a 3, so that'll be a 1, 1, 1, 1, and then you just fill in all the zeros. Okay? Okay, so on and so forth. Okay, so we'll do the letters next time. We'll do the letters so you can understand how the letters translate. Okay, and then from there, we will move and we will start looking at numbers. For example, like 1843. Such a number such as 1843 would take a 1, it would take a 8, it would take a 4, and it would take a 3, and it would take those bits, those 8 bits of each number. Okay, so we'll go back, and I hope I didn't confuse you, but we'll go back and we'll do it step by step. Okay, so I want to thank you for going to work with Gina this morning. If there are any Inspiremercials that you've missed, please don't hesitate to go to YouTube, or if you have any questions that you want to get to me, go to inspiremercial@gmail.com. Thank you. Have a great day.